This is Energica. These really represent the most advanced electric motorcycles available. They're in that same price bracket as the Harley Davidson Livewire was when it was here. That model there specifically starts at about 45, and then you go right up to 80 for the full racing spec, carbon fiber, Öhlins, everything. They're very premium bikes, but in terms of performance, battery capacity, range, everything, there's nothing really that comes close.
What are the specs on this? What's the range?
Yeah.
How long does it take to charge?
Yeah.
What's the battery capacity? What's the top speed?
Battery capacity on these is 21.5 kilowatt hours, which was the biggest battery you could get in any electric motorcycle. The newer model is the Xperia, which has a 22.5 kilowatt hour battery, which is now the biggest battery on any electric motorcycle. The range on these, the manufacturer states the city range as being 400 kilometers. I don't doubt that's possible, but you will be traveling at 50 kilometers an hour to achieve that. So
what's it realistic?
We say highway range 200k. If you're doing mixed riding, sort of 230.
Top speed? Top
speed of these is limited at 200 kilometers an hour. There is an Ego, which is a sports bike model, which is limited at 240. And then you can buy the racing version, which is unlimited, but that's not road approved. So that's just for track use. The Italian bikes, the Energicas, can DC charge. So they can charge from 20 to 80% in about 15 minutes.
That's great.
Yeah, a full charge is probably going to take you more like an hour.
Yeah, sure.
And then you've got some cell balancing at the end. These are very torquey, lots of power, really fun to ride. The Xperia has slightly less torque. It's still faster than almost any other bike on the road. But
when you say fast, you mean acceleration or
acceleration?
Top speed? Yep.
Yeah. So these will do. Some of these will do 0 to 100 in 2.6 seconds, and then 0 to 200 in probably about 5.8 seconds.
Wow.
So there's not much on the road that would actually beat these bikes. Maybe a Tesla Model S Plaid. This is the other street naked version of the Energica. So this is the Rebel RS. It's just come back from a test ride now, so it's just getting an AC charge at the moment. This is a brute. This is 215 newton meters of torque. The only petrol bike that has a similar level of torque is the Triumph Rocket, and that's a 2,500cc bike. So this thing is just full of power. You can see the battery size there. It's huge, 21.5 kilowatt hour. This is why it's different to a lot of the other brands. This motor here is developed for Moto E racing. So what you have there is you have the motor, and then you have a compression gearing system, which actually drives the chain, which is in line with this bottom cog, more in line with the back wheel. And because you have that cog system there, it develops way more torque than just having one motor just powering directly into the back wheel. I think Sam from Zero Land on YouTube, he sums it up well. When you ride these, you almost have to like mentally prepare yourself for the power and like be in the right sort of attitude and mindset. Whereas some of the other bikes in there, they're more on the fun side. You just jump on them.